Hi everyone, this is off script and my throat still hurts as of the recording of this video and audio, and I was just going to do a simple Q&A to answer everyone's simple questions on YouTube and then share it around. Okay, first off, name. How did it originate? It used to be from an old one that I had of a Pokemon save file mixed with, if I can finally recall by some other YouTubers, a Barbie movie that I totally forgot about. I was like, oh, I heard that name before I knew about Fire Emblem as well. And then I changed it because I realized I liked this other name more due to the save file that I had in a Otome game. Next is as of this year and this upload, I am 22 years old. And of course, I am not making this voice at the moment. The last 6-hour stream that I did, I ate some spicy soup, and it's the spice where it hits your throat instead of your tongue. So that's still hurting. And yeah, I have to live with it, but yeah, my voice will get a lot louder or a lot harder depending on the game that I would like to play. Personally, V-streaming or V-tubing wasn't technically on my agenda. I just thought I could be like a nice floating voice and just do my own thing, because I do like everything in the world that I have grown accustomed with. Basically, I like video games. I actually want to do music. I know that sounds like a fucking criteria at this point, and I feel like in the YouTube space algorithm, it just sucks to be demonetized for cursing, but I purely prefer like an older audience anyway, because I actually want to be more expressful, since my upbringing was already pretty, not expressful, to say the least. And of course, I still have like more manhwa or webtoon recommendations because, well, that's how I found a lot of people. And I still read their stuff and I still follow them. And I try my best, hopefully, in the upcoming year to do my best and minimal way of doing a Patreon for the people that I support, or just buy, if they have an official released comic, just buy their paperback comic because I could have it on my bookshelf. Okay, so these two characters that I have here, I love both their outfits. I will say that I like the simple one because I love tailcoats a little bit more, and the reason is because they're from the same Otome game. I was kind of pissed off at the character over here because that outfit is basically from the sequel of the Otome game, which wasn't that great, and I just stopped playing the sequels basically and just kept whatever free shit they gave out. But this one was from an episode of the Otome game where best gal, in my opinion, who like helped you out and stuff like that, gave you one of her dresses, and I was like, oh my goodness, thank you, I get to pick the color. I love blue so much. And yeah, it just hit me with nostalgia purposes. And of course, the bunny ears was because I realized that I am super lewd, but mainly that's basically just under control. Like, yes, some people didn't realize that if that's also a criteria, being super lewd, then sometimes I would say, I don't know, I'm just lewd because why not? It's before I basically kicked the bucket, so why not do it now than later? Personal upbringing, I was born in Ecuador, but I moved to the States, and that was it in history. That's the reason why many people are so confused about me flip-flopping languages. It's because I kind of didn't have friends who I was able to fully or purely talk in Spanish. But now having more confidence and not really confined in the school setting, because most of the schools that I also went to had a low Spanish speaking population anyway, so there was still no one that I could make friends to or even talk about anime or anything that was related to the internet up until now. The reason why I made some of the videos that I have, it's because I wanted to not only get on the topic, but I also wanted to show everyone how anything can be different at the same time, and to also make their own judgment once they see whatever story comes and goes unfold, and if an adaptation was good or not. Spoilers! Out of the top 3, only 2 of them were able to be pretty decent adaptations. R.I.P. Go! Ah yes, the very big question that I always tell my stream and I always let everyone know. Yes, I have my favorite carrot. That particular person I've been with and known for quite a while. I can't really say it's months, it's more like a year's plus. That's all I can say about my favorite carrot. And yeah, hopefully soon I will, after quarantine is over, I can finally be able to visit them, because 2020 didn't let me. Yikes. So yeah, in case anyone wanted to like unsub or anything, there you go, the big reveal, quote unquote. How long have I been on YouTube and Twitch? Not too long. About Twitch was 3 years when I was following someone that I personally know of, and they inspired me to at least stream and do my own thing, because I was like, hey, these are some neat games. Hope no one minds me streaming them either, and I have a catalog of more games that I want to play and keep playing and maybe make some videos and stuff like that. For YouTube, I made the account around like a decade plus ago because my family needed something from watching, I guess, movies off of YouTube, whatever pirated movies were on at the time on the YouTube sphere era, like in parts, like part 1 of 5 or something. I can't remember, but I remember it was giving them that, and that was it. All I remember was that they lost the account beforehand, and I was like, okay, then I could just turn this into my account. I changed the name and changed everything, and then lastly, I didn't upload any videos until maybe later on because I wasn't really paying attention to YouTube until high school, semi-college, because life was just being an ass and I wanted to do a little bit more than what I could do in the small town that I'm in. And frankly, 2020 hit, so that was worse. But it was better for at least me, so I could actually do more and be able to stay indoors and try to do what I like. So I know some people say like the editing is ass, and it's like, I know, because I like editing and I kind of want to do more of that, and I kind of want to get better at it with like the thing that I have at the moment. And yeah, just work with whatever I have at the moment, even with this really bad mixing of audio as well. Since stream-wise, I have a different voice on that too, because there are some background noise sometimes, and yeah, Audacity doesn't work that well, but I gotta live with it. At the same time, I wanted to also do more stuff because of the fact that I wanted to be a writer, but that wasn't being able to fulfill because writing classes just hate financially needed people, and I decided to use all my saving money into what I loved, even though it doesn't give me any money at the moment. I'm just pretty much happy with whatever extra saving money that I have left, basically. And yeah, for anyone that did, like, for anyone from my streams now, IRL work I did until like a couple of months ago from the recording of this video, because I kind of almost died from the work that I was in due to the virus. It was one big fucking hellscape that I had to go through myself, and I didn't want it to burden my family. So yeah, that was a ride. I survived. And I hope this kind of answers more of people's questions, or at the moment, the basic questions that people have. Any bonus questions will be addressed later on, like maybe once we hit 69 6 YouTube subs or something of the sort. Oh, and very much also in this video, thank you for 69 subs and 169 subs. And then we'll just hit on for 269 and up again. 69, 6 will probably be the thigh reveal, because why not? And I hope by that time I could hopefully have enough to actually work with my favorite artist who made the art, and hopefully rig it with actual thighs, because at the moment, as I told everyone, this one doesn't have any thighs, but hey, I have arms, so it's better than nothing. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, and or